Hello everyone again. So, in the last video I was talking about what happened Summer Speak. Summer Speak 25th August 2021 was the first pro wrestling event of our enterprises, so the new wrestling company. And then I'll talk about what happened in the two matches. So, first match was our tag team championships between the Lions and Morocco team, and the Lions retained. And the main event was for the Multiverse Championship between Villena and Rick Venice. Well, and um, from outside, so the German Surfer, Calyptus, Sky, the Redhead Witch, and the Phantom was within the public watching the match. And then someone arrived, so the Shadow Wizard. Yes, the Shadow Wizard, the great match between the Shadow Wizard and the Phantom in January, well, was out of this world. And well, he arrived, and well, he arrived because of the Redhead Witch. And the Phantom was relieved because he thought that maybe he wasn't going to appear. And Villena was stunned, was petrified. Well, why? Because Villena was remembering the last encounter on January. And well, the truth is, while Villena was distracted, looking at the Shadow Wizard, remembering their last encounter on January, Rick Venice took the opportunity and pinned, yes, he pinned Villena. How? With a roll up. And this way he ends Villena's reign and he became multiverse champion for the second time in history. And then after that, it was a very strange because, well, Villena was stunned, was petrified, remembering the encounter with the Shadow Wizard before, and of course the Shadow Wizard wanted to beat him up because of what he did. And well, Rick Venice took the opportunity. So from behind, Rick Venice rolled up Villena. The referee counted 1, 2, 3. Over. Game over. And Rick Venice so became the multiverse champion. And of course, the referee, he gave the multiverse championship to Rick Venice. And well, his team song was hitting, so sky's the limit. You heard that music before. Sky's the limit hit. Rick Venice was with the multiverse championship, and then he simply went away. Why? Because Rick Venice saw the Shadow Wizard talking to Villena. Villena was petrified, and well, his wife Sky too. She was there. And then the German Surfer and Calyptus, they went backstage to celebrate the victory with their friend Rick Venice. So the Alliance was celebrating. Of course, they won their match, and their friend Rick Venice so became champion, multiverse champion, and then of course they are friends, so they were going to celebrate backstage. But in the ring, yes, in the ring, the event wasn't over. Why? Because now we are going to have another fight, the Shadow Wizard versus the Redhead Witch. So, before the Shadow Wizard could make another attack, The Redhead Witch said, "Not bad, but not enough. I will love this." She picks up a talisman around her neck, and she said, "Master enchantment, mind rage, attack." At that moment, the audience, so the public, gets up, their eyes turn bright red, and start to advance towards the Shadow Wizard and the Phantom. So, this is mind control. And the Shadow Wizard said, "Mind control? Well, that's my answer. Burning shadow hands." And some shadows around the fists with black flames. A clap that generates a shock wave towards the mind controlled people. And they fall, all unconscious. The Phantom is surrounded by a lot of people because, well, he was within the public. The Phantom said, "Help here, Shadow." Shadow Wizard said, "Use this, Phantom." Wizard Shadow Hand. Put it on and you will have 10 minutes of magic strength. A black glove flies until the Phantom. And the Phantom says, "Thanks, Shadow, take care of the witch." The Phantom puts the black glove on, he feels an energy inside, and his fist, a shadow with a giant fist, and with a few moves, all the opponents fall. The Shadow Wizard says, "Now us, even." The Redhead Witch says, "I'm impressed. You evolved a lot in these years, but you are not on my level." She grabs the talisman and says, "Master enchantment, lightning." She throws a white flash with a shadow shield to the wizard, and he falls with a lot of impact. The Redhead Witch said, "You can never beat me. Call your brother." "Oh, I forgot. He cannot help you. Poor thing." The Shadow Wizard says, "It's enough. For all you have done in the past, you are going to pay. For me, for my brother, for everyone." At this moment, a black smoke appears around the Shadow Wizard, and with his knee on the floor, well, he's furious, and he looks to the Redhead Witch, and he yells to the Phantom, "Shelter yourself! I don't want to hurt you." The Redhead Witch says, "Give me your best shot," and she laughs. Shadow Wizard says, "Scorching shadow lightning storm." And then an earthquake starts, and from a black cloud, dozens of black rays are thrown to the Redhead Witch, and the ring is simply destroyed with the vibrations and the power, yes, the great power of the explosion that hit the Redhead Witch. And then, when the smoke is gone, the Redhead Witch is on the mat unconscious, and the Shadow Wizard is exhausted. And then he says, "It's done. Now I will take her to my world. She's going to a prison." And the Phantom cannot believe what he couldn't believe what he saw. And then he approaches and helps the Shadow Wizard to get up. The Phantom says, "Thank you for the help." The Shadow Wizard says, "You earned my respect, and that's enough." They shake hands, and the Shadow Wizard creates a portal. The Shadow Wizard says, "Now I want you. Now I want you to fight for the title again. I will be watching you. Until next time." And the Phantom says, "I will do it." The Shadow Wizard enters the portal with the Redhead Witch and disappears. The Phantom looks around. The ring is completely destroyed. A lot of people on the ground, unconscious. Well, this was a war in the end of the Summer's Peak event. A war. An incredible battle. The Shadow Wizard versus the Redhead Witch. A fight that nobody expected to happen. This was an incredible event, I can tell you, because of what happened. Two powerful beings in the ring, battling each other, the Shadow Wizard and the Redhead Witch. Well, it was an incredible battle, you know. The Phantom called the Shadow Wizard to end the well, the Redhead Witch was in the wrestling business well for a certain time, and she was interfering in well helping Villain and then interfering in the Phantom wrestling matches, also Rick Vanis. So well, she was bad for some wrestlers, and the only way to beat a witch is with a wizard, you know, because the witches are very, very, very powerful. And a wizard, and the Shadow Wizard, of course, was was the best opponent. And the Shadow Wizard got the job done. Of course, exhausted, yes, exhausted. He he went to the limit. Shadow Wizard went to his limit. He helped the Phantom in the process, and well, it was an incredible battle. The ring was completely destroyed. Something, of course, that it's not very common in all the pro wrestling events. It's not a common thing. The ring was completely destroyed, and it was the end. It was the end of Summer's Peak, with a battle that nobody expected between the Shadow Wizard and the Redhead Witch. And well, of course, the two matches that were official. I can tell you that backstage, Rick Vanis and the Alliance, they were talking about what happened, and yeah, they said it was a thing from another world. And well, at the end of the day, they are the champions, and that's true. So the Alliance, they are tag team champions, and Rick Vanis is the new multiverse champion. And that was it. Summer's Peak, 25th August 2021. Pro wrestling event with two great wrestling matches with the titles on the line. Our tag team championships, multiverse championship on the line. And in the end, a battle for the ages. The Shadow Wizard versus the Redhead Witch. And the ring collapsed. I can tell you, I don't know if we are going to see the Shadow Wizard again, or if we are going to see the Redhead Witch again. But the truth is that in a short period of time, in a very short period of time, they made history. In a short period of time, they made history in the pro wrestling business. That's for sure, because of many, many, many things. But this battle was incredible. This was a war. A war. Summer's peak. And it was it. Then I'm going to tell you what happened in the events after Summer's peak. Of course, there was always a weekly program, and I will tell you what happened in that event. Of course, now with the new champion, multiverse champion Rick Venice, and well, the alliance retained the title, so they continue their reign, their first reign. And I'm going to tell you what happened in this case in September, October, and well, the months after that. Okay? So, see you next time.